Going back to the Great Recession, why was it during that time that you took history books and old newspaper clippings and went day by day through the Great Depression?
Well, we did that actually before the 2008 financial crisis, which is how we were able to anticipate it. But what I learned all along is that the things that surprised me in my life mostly were things that didn't happen in my lifetime before, but happened in prior history. And so I learned that almost everything happens over and over again, but we make the mistake of approaching everything as a new thing. So it's not just that I like to read history, it's that I can't make good decisions about tomorrow unless I have that broader perspective.
So you're reasonably confident in your assessment with the Great Recession. You go to the White House, you go to the Treasury. Back then, what are their responses?
Well, the outlook that I wanted to take them through mechanistically, was implausible to them. But because it didn't happen before in their lifetime, they thought it was, just implausible. But they responded well, and from that point on, we had very good communications, and they ended up doing the right things. I think they did it later than they should have done it, but that was what the experience was like.
Fast forward to the lunch you had with then New York Fed President Tim Geithner. He had a little bit of a different reaction as you're explaining everything to him, right?
It was interesting because he was open-minded, very open-minded, and very curious. And, he asked me, well, where did you get a lot of these numbers? Because the numbers kind of tell the story pretty well. So I showed him how we could do that. And that really was the beginning of a deeper relationship, which extended through the financial crisis and really up until now.
And explain how your analysis allowed you to then perform for your clients during that period.
Well, because we could anticipate these things happening, and also, we did the numbers, we were able to position ourselves better. And I don't know, I think we were up to something like 10% when a lot of people lost a lot of money.
And then in this current crisis that we're in now, obviously because of COVID and the pandemic, how would you assess the impact that's had on your firm?
Well, we missed the pandemic. And so as a result of that, during that sell-off, for the first time in, I think, 25 years, we lost money. And so that was, that wasn't good. Since then, we've done as expected. But the pandemic setback was produced losses, and that was one of those cases. Pain plus reflection equals progress.
Bridgewater, is, I believe, on a nature reserve, and now because of COVID, some of the folks on your team are actually working outside in the woods.
Yeah, we do that. Yeah, the weather's been great. And nobody's required to be there. We have a process where it's all remote, and we had that set up before there was COVID because we wanted to have backup plans in case anything happens. Hurricane knocks it out, or power grids go down, and so on. So we were prepared. But because we have this, as you say, it's a nature preserve that our main office is on. People work in beautiful spots outside, interacting sometimes.